through the years, the 6 years of me being a brony, I have always tried to draw, and I have attempted many times to start up a YouTube channel. And it failed miserably in many criteria and many areas. But today, it's been 2 years, and today what we're going to be doing is going through my drawing pad of 2016 and 2017. I have drawn a lot of ponies, and I guess I'll just be talking about the drawings themselves and maybe a few other things. We open up the book, and this is the first day I had the book, and we bought a few pencils that had different hardnesses to them, so they would leave a certain amount of graphite back on the page. These OCs are from Equestria Mino, where I spend a lot of my summertime and school time going around and just drawing random OCs for every pony. Or if they had an OC on their profile pic, I would draw it for them, and they wouldn't even know I was drawing it. I'd just draw it and give it to them, and just make people happy. Made me feel good. You know, you got your average everyday, pony OCs here and there. A giant demon that has disproportional arms for his torso and legs. I mean, those are some pretty big arms right there. Pretty long arms for that tiny torso, that tiny head. Perfect. Cutie mark for some pony that I don't have recollection of. Some weird art that I drew. Me trying to draw swords, failing miserably, and going back to drawing ponies. Schoolwork that I haven't done at all this year. My cutie mark. A pony that apparently has a battle axe. I think I remember drawing this for the person. A lot of other artists outdid me greatly. So actually, you guys can look at the video, you can turn down the volume, do what you want. I'm going to be talking about things that I'm planning to do in the future, and things that I did over the summer, and this, that, and the other. Well, as some of you might know, I got a My Little Pony tattoo of my OC just before school started. And I might only be 15, but trust me, I can make mistakes all I want, because I already feel like I'm going to be a brony for the rest of my life. Even once the show goes away, I'm pretty sure Hasbro ain't going to get rid of the copyright and whatnot. There's probably going to be like a Generation 5. And if not, oh well. I got the My Little Pony tattoo. It's been a part of my life for 6 years. I'm 15, so that's a third of my life, then some. In 3 years, actually, I plan on joining the Marines, or a branch of the military, preferably Marines. And it's not to get a college education or anything, but the Marines are they'll teach me a few things, and I just want to feel that what it's like being in the military, the honor and respect that you have for yourself and each other. You have other people's backs and they have yours. It's the feeling of hope in what's going on in modern day America. I mean, looking through all of this just reminds me of why I did it in the first place, why I started drawing, and how it led me to the My Little Pony fandom. It was to escape, and the My Little Pony fandom, the bronies, they helped me keep my sanity without anybody actually knowing. They were helping me keep my sanity. But every good thing that comes out of something, two bad things pop up in its place. And sometimes I just have to remember that everything that I do today will affect tomorrow. And you know what? I kind of feel happy that, yeah, sure, you know, nothing really comes out of, I guess you could say, nothing really comes out of spending your whole life doing one item. But in reality, you know, enjoying something like My Little Pony is something that'll teach you lessons throughout life, and knowing a little bit about every situation. And I'm not saying knowing every situation, I'm just saying knowing a little bit helps you keep your sanity intact. I mean, the brony fandom and what they stand by and what they think they've lost, which is love and tolerance, but let me tell you something. As long as I am on this green earth, the brony fandom, in my opinion, still holds its original values of love and tolerance deeply. And I'm not just saying that to blow smoke out my ass. I literally mean I still believe in love and tolerance in this fandom. It might seem bleak or gone at some times, but it's still there. It's not gone. It's just the drama drove some people away, and, you know, yeah, that's true. Any fandom has drama, but we still love and tolerate the hell out of each other. And looking back on it, whenever 2013 came around, it was supposedly the peak of the brony fandom, and maybe it was, but I know it may not seem like it, but we're still out there. There's still thousands of us, hundreds of thousands. I'm even willing to bet we still have at least 2 million. That might be a bit, you know, but I'm willing to bet we still have at least 2 million hiding away or doing something else, because, you know, if you say you're a brony, you still get, you know, responses all the way back from 2010 that were common, and they're like stereotyping you, and you don't gotta worry about being made fun of if you're a brony. If you like My Little Pony, you'll like it. And I just see this fandom as something everyone can enjoy, and you know what? Yeah, we do cram things down people's throat, and we turn everything into a pony. I mean, Slipknot, I watched a My Little Pony video where the lyrics lined up perfectly, and it was just My Little Pony and Slipknot combined. I mean, we shoved My Little Pony into the Slipknot community, and we've shoved My Little Pony into the rap community. We've put My Little Pony in every aspect of everything. And I don't see that as a bad thing. I see that as part of internet culture at this point. And it's optional, really, whether or not you see pony content in any fandom or any retrospective of anything, really. But, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this fandom while I still can. Because in 3 years' time, I'm gonna be in a boot camp somewhere, training and getting yelled at by a instructor and becoming a United States Marine or, becoming part of the United States Army or this, that, and the other. It's still too far away to be able to say anything for sure, but I'm definitely planning on joining the Marines. And if I can't get into the Marines, I'll try and join the Army or some branch of the military. It's just... it's something that I can look forward to. It's something that I can stick on to. It's something that I can go for after I get out of high school. Because schools, they don't teach me anything about honoring somebody else or showing respect to anybody but your higher up. And that's the thing, whenever you go to school, there's always going to be a bully, but whenever you look at it, if no one respects, each other, and the only person getting respect is your higher up, that doesn't teach you anything. And that's something that's gone wrong with America, is we were worried too much about how other people felt, and now we have, everybody who hates us in our own country, and joining the Marines, you learn not to hate each other, you learn to respect each other, you learn how to do things that in modern day society is unacceptable. You can respect somebody's opinion and disagree with somebody instead of getting screamed at and shamed for being something different, something that you want to be. And the brony fandom is actually what kind of ignited this. The brony fandom has shown that there's still hope in this world for people, that even though we might come from different backgrounds and we might come from different lifestyles, that we all still can come together and enjoy something. Now, I'm not saying that, the brony fandom is the savior of the world, but it's definitely the savior for a lot of people. I think I might be one of them. The fandom has done so much over the years that I just don't see life without it. And becoming part of the Marines or the Army, or whatever branch I join, will give me that feeling of security within other people. It will restore my faith and hope that even through all the bad, there's some form of good. And the brony fandom is a form of good. But just being part of this great fandom and being part of the community and doing this, that, and the other has inspired me so much. And just over the years, they've done so much for me, and none of them even realize it. So many people have actually helped me out and talked to me, and I've helped others out and talked to them. And I don't see myself personally leaving this fandom for many years to come, if at all. This fandom is like my second family. And losing anybody in this fandom is like losing another family member. All the friends that I've made over the years and all the friends that I've lost, all the hardships, the heartaches, the trying to sound different, trying to be different than who I was, just coming into the brony fandom, it was like a light that showed me the proper way. I was 9 years old when I started calling myself a brony. I mean, it's amazing to think that whenever I was 9 years old, I was an ungrateful, disrespecting little piece of, well, you get the point. But then I started coming out of my shell. I was always hiding myself away in my room, And coming out to the brony fandom was something that just I couldn't explain. The people were so nice, and they still are. This fandom is far from gone. I'm far from gone. And just because I'm told that I'm different, or I'm weird, or...
Ah! God damn it! Ah! Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Ah! Get out of my face! Ah! Stop! Stop! You're scaring me. Stop! You know you want to laugh. Can you stop?
Sorry about that. My sister scared the shit out of me. Like, she scared the living daylight out of me. I think I just might have accidentally...
Were you on the phone with someone?
Again, sorry about that. My sister activated my fight or flight adrenaline rush. She scared me really bad. And I don't run because I can't. Well, I can, it's just I don't. I will fight to my dying breath. And my sister just scared me. I am a sad excuse for a human being. Anyways, every pony, you probably didn't enjoy the video, or you weren't really interested. So if you could just hit that like button until or the dislike button, do whatever the hell you want. But this is probably going to be the last YouTube video until I move into the new house and get set up and whatnot. And who knows, this might not even go all the way up. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and or subscribe. And with this being said, DJ Tank out. Peace, guys.